I was lucky enough to do youth mentoring, so I got to teach film, and that's what I really love to do because we have a film club here at UMAYC2, and I've been with it since it started, I guess. And I had a lot of fun this year, especially because I got to teach other people rather than just learning myself. I got to teach what I've learned so far, and that was really exciting for me. And we also got to go down to Galiano Island to the GIFTS Film School, and we learned a lot down there, and we got to bring it back up and teach other people what we learned down there, so it was really good. And they always give me opportunities for scholarship information and also put on my resume and stuff like that, so pretty happy about that, so it's good.
We were very supportive with letters for him, and he was able to secure one of the top scholarships, and it just made a huge difference in our lives.
I think that it's really important for UMAYC2 to continue to run after-school programs and evening programs like the film club and the girls' night out and cooking, and just keep modeling for young people that they are in charge of their lives and that they can create wonderful works of art that other people can enjoy.
Because of the youth center, I was working as a summer artist, and I was able to have opportunities I wasn't able to before.
Art for me is something that's really positive in my life. If I didn't have it, I don't think I'd be where I am right now. With UMAYC, it provides services such as art workshop and leadership skills. And I know for a fact that if these workshops weren't in place, you'd see a higher rate of substance abuse in Aboriginal youth.
I'm Susan from the Vernon Youth Safe House. We work with street-entrenched, sexually exploited, criminally involved, drug-addicted youth with programs like the UMAYC2 Youth Center. There are more opportunities for kids to become involved in positive programs, and that creates less need for programs like ours.
In regard to my daughter, when she started to go to the youth center, she just started to experiment with drugs and alcohol and was headed in a very bad direction. And the youth center shifted that totally for her. It gave her a lot of skills, gave her a lot of confidence. She ended up doing a lot with music. She's a very talented musician and songwriter, and is still working in that field now. And we could have lost her. She almost dropped out of school, and she just turned things around, and I believe that was because of the support that the youth center gave to her. Both my children have really been inspired by some of the teachings that they've gotten here. And of course, culturally, it supports the kinds of things that I've been doing at home. They've always grown up with ceremony, and so they've been able to stay connected to their Aboriginal roots, which is really important to me as well. So I really feel the youth center is you just cannot state the importance of having a youth center in this community for Aboriginal youth, in my opinion.
I work as the program director at the First Nations Friendship Center, and because of that, and because of my past involvement with UMAYC2, I'm fully aware of how disruptive it is for this youth center to provide programs for children when funding is cut or lost. Every time the center has to wait for funding, they lose a beautiful building that they've spent a lot of time and energy on. And I hope that doesn't happen ever again. It would be fabulous if we could purchase a building that can be used by both youth and elders, because we need to bring the two together, and that's one of the things I would like to see happen.
My name is Jessie Nyberg, and I'm an elder of the Shuswap Nation. I'm also the president of the board of directors of the First Nations Friendship Center in Vernon. The youth center has been an integral part of our community for the past 10 years. It offers many services, after-school programs in leadership, art, culture, and the Friday night drop-in. As a result, many of our youth are kept off of the street, they work to excel in school, and most importantly, they learn their identity. Please continue to provide the 5-year renewal of the UMAYC initiative as well as funding enhancements.
And I encourage you to please consider deeply what you're doing that may have an impact on the youth in this region. If it's about money, you should think about putting the money in ahead rather than waiting till they're in trouble and you're putting the money in at the end.
I want to address Honourable James Moore, the Minister of Canadian Heritage, and encourage him to renew the 5-year contract for UMAYC. It's really important to have centres like Sukuchut remain open. Every time a centre is closed, it causes a lot of turmoil for young people, and it's very stressful, and it reinforces the idea that they cannot trust elders, they cannot trust politicians, they cannot trust adults, and we let them down, and we need to stop doing that. We need to actively support them in any way we can so that we can keep them doing good things and having fun while being creative.
The first time I look back on my memories, I'm finally ready to see everything that's helped make me. I'm finally ready to see my destiny.